Well, Roc-a-Fella breaks up.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z becomes president of Def Jam.
Yeah.
They give him his whole catalog back, except for Reasonable Doubt, which was done before they joined Def Jam. A lot of people go with Jay-Z. State Property breaks up.
We broke up, but we still was doing shows together.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, I mean, I brought this up. I guess it didn't really break up, but you guys just stopped doing stuff together.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, for me, you understand, like I told you how I was living, doing robberies and all that. But so I got signed, I started doing other things with my money, like illegal stuff. But I mean, so I was like, cool. I mean, I was like, because I was refusing to go back. Like, I mean, so what I was doing was more, I should have been more focused on music, but I was more focused on not going back to the bottom. I mean, so like I was doing some other things, but I was cool. I mean, all I needed was that little boost, that little push, and I mean that was it. I mean, so like I had no complaints about that. My complaints was about I thought we was family. I mean, you want to see your young boys eat. That was my whole thing. I mean,
well, but after Roc-a-Fella breaks up and State Property stops working together, you go back to the street.
I was in the streets the whole time, really, to be honest with you. Like, I mean, to be honest with you, because that's all I knew. And you know, and my thing, I tell people this all the time. The only thing worse than being poor your whole life is being poor, get some money, then go back to being poor again. You know what I mean? Like, so that was my fear, especially in your 20s when you got to show off and with Roc-a-Fella, you got to show off. Like, I mean, because Jay-Z saying your name on songs, you can't be getting on the bus. Like, you know how that's going to look like? I mean, it looks crazy. Like, I mean, so like, keeping up the appearances, you know, when you're older, you don't got to worry about those things. But when you're young, I mean, you care about all the wrong things. And like, you know, like, man, I got to look like this. I got to be like this. Even though they're not helping me, I got to. So, I mean, but I figured it out. I mean, you know, I told you I came from the bottom. So that little push they gave me, that's all I needed. I mean, so.
Well, so you were in the streets the whole time.
Yeah.
But then your house gets robbed.
Yeah, my house got robbed twice. Yeah.
Okay. And then at that point, you kind of put the street stuff aside?
Yeah. And it's okay. You know, I'm not going to even say I put the streets to the side. I stopped selling coke and started selling weed. I said, yo, weed give me less time. You mean it's so hard when you from the streets? It's so hard to just leave it. Like, you mean, if like every time you leave it, and somebody call you for something, like that's money you missed. Like that's money I missed. I mean, but you know, it take you get older and start understanding what life is really about. I mean, because I thought rich was money, but now I realize rich is if you wake up happy, you rich. You can have all the money in the world. You wake up, you're not happy, you're not rich. You wake up happy, you're rich, even if you don't have no money. You mean, so.